and brings together two of the best young boxers in their division in the state. Introducing firstly, fighting out of the red corner, he's in black trunks with red and white trim. Boxing out of Pittsburgh, where he's trained by Dutch Talbot. He is the current Queensland junior lightweight champion with a record of 51 fights, 30 wins. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome the Pittsburgh punching machine and his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, he's in blue trunks with white trim. He's trained at the Valley Police Youth Club by Steve Deller and Richard Ford. In a short but highly successful career, he has boxed 8 times for 7 victories. Destined for stardom, this velvet spoon southpaw, Mr. Magic Paul Miller. And the man in charge of the action after the bell rings, one of our leading amateur referees, Wayne Lowe. 3 2-minute rounds.
Everyone is. Put all the winners on. That one was this one there before. I've seen young Talbot fight.
Yep. Andrew Talbot, isn't it?
Yep.
Are we on now?
Yeah, you're on all the time.
Well, I guess the other thing is, whilst he's had a lot of fights, he's still there competing, and that's the main thing. It's not so much whether you win, lose or draw if you're competing.
That's right. What's this Paul Miller like?
Haven't seen Paul Miller. I know there's big raps on me. He comes out of the Steve Deller stable here in at the Valley Police Youth Club, and there's I believe he's quite a good young prospect. Just by talking to a couple of the young people around here.
Second was down. Round 1.
Young Talbot, hands held high, comes in with a left lead. Miller hits him with a left right. Oh, another right hand. A little bit scrappy there by Miller. He's just throwing that left hand at will, moving around there in centre ring. Talbot's a very, very composed young fighter. He holds his hands up high. He's got his balance good. A little bit stands up a little bit too stiff for my liking, but quite a good young fighter. You can see he's had quite a few fights. Hits Miller with a left hand to the face.
Stands with as much same stance as Cowboy Talbot, his brother.
He does. They've all got that same stance. They're all very upright. You know, they need to bend just that little bit from the waist down.
Well, the boys from the bush never bend, mate. You should know that.
Young Miller, he's a southpaw, this young fella, and he looks like he's a fairly well-credentialed young boy. He's got a fairly good, strong body on him. He hit Talbot with a good right hand there. It's just a little bit scrappy in there in the first. They're both wanting to assert some authority, and Talbot's wanting to get in and do his work. Miller's just being reprimanded for holding him in the headlock.
Fairly active boxers, these two.
Yeah, very, very fast with their hands.
And evenly matched. Look at the size of them. They're about the same in reach and height.
Yeah, although Miller just looks like he's got just a little bit more physique on him than Talbot. He's a little... Talbot's very... Oh, a good right left by Talbot. Stood him up down. Another left right by Talbot. Boy, he's got back him onto the ropes, and another right hand by Miller. Miller looks like he's got him in a little bit of strike now. Talbot holding on as they clinch in centre ring.
Well, with a couple of beauties there to the head.
Yes, he's very, very fast with his hands there.
Good left to the head there by
Very fast.
Big roundhouse.
He looks like he's just a little bit strong. Oh, and a good left hand by Miller there.
Talbot seems to lose balance on the way in. Have you noticed that?
He's charging in. He's a little bit frustrated that he can't do his things. He can't go in. He's got hit with a right hand there. He's trying to come in and do his little things. His left rights, but Miller's hitting him on the way in, and Miller looks like he is the cleaner puncher of the two.
Miller seems to be walking up to his man.
He does. Oh, he's hitting with a good right to the midsection there. Good right hand downstairs. And that was the end of the first round.
Good first round there to Miller. He's
yes, Without a doubt.
Although Talbot stood up well, tried to fight him up. He was tending to lose his balance a little bit.
Talbot has been instructed by his corner, obviously, to get in and go first, which is all very well to go first, but you need to be able to have something to go with. And whilst he's lost his way a little bit, because every time he's come in, Miller's been able to hit him with right-left combinations, and Miller just looks like he's got a little bit of a longer reach, and it's just causing Talbot just that little bit of concern as he's coming in, frustrating Talbot a little bit so that he can't come in and throw his left, right as what he would be. I'd say that Talbot, once Talbot does get his range, he can start hitting with a couple of left rights, and he looks like he's got the punches to go downstairs.
But he's got to pick his man off when he's coming in. He's rushing in and he's rushing into the punches.
I'd say what Talbot really needs to do is try and start to counterbox. Miller's a very, very well credentialed. Look, he's a very, very balanced
very fit fighter.
Yeah.
Very, very fit.
Should be a good fight, this.
Back in centre ring.
Miller's hit him with a good right hand as he's come in again. Still frustrating him as he turns around as they get tangled up. The referee says to Miller to keep your punches up. Miller stalking, goes with the left. Talbot's hit him with another good punch there, Ken. Yep. Geez, a good fighter, this young kid, when he goes.
Yep.
Actually, Talbot came back with a couple of left hooks there, and he actually hit Miller right on the nose with that punch. Yes, he did very, very well. Talbot's moving forward. There's no shortage of heart with these Talbot boys. They're good fighters. They move forward all the time. They all come forward. I can guarantee you one thing: they'll never ever die wondering when it comes coming forward. Getting tangled up again. It's very, very hard when you're fighting a southpaw, especially with Miller is the southpaw that's very open stance. Oh, he's hit Talbot with a good left-right combination. It's stopped him in his tracks. Talbot, but again he fights back. He's boring in all the time. Referee cautioning him for pushing.
Talbot boys are coached by their father, Doug, by the way.
Doug Talbot out at Pittsworth.
Yes.
Yeah, good fighting family and a good bunch of people.
Good area for fighting out there.
Yeah.
Good boxing area.
Had some wonderful fights at the Pittsworth Town Hall there. Beautiful right-left combination from Miller. Really knocked Talbot's head back there as they get in centre ring. It's becoming a little bit scrappy after Miller does his thing. He's frustrating Talbot. Talbot sees hesitant. He wants to go. He's wanting to go. He just doesn't. Miller hits him with a left right there. Oh, that hurt him. That's hurt him. Another left right there. And the referee should break them up now. He's turning his head just a little bit. Looks like he's just a little bit frustrated, young Talbot.
Turning his head around.
He's not taking a backward step though. He's still coming forward there. Referee breaks him again. Miller, you can see the muscles in Miller's back. He's a very powerful young man.
Very fit. What's he do here in Brisbane? Do you know it all, Brad?
No, I don't, Ken. But gee, I tell you what, if he keeps on this, he'll be representing Queensland in the state titles, I would imagine. Throws that right hand. Very, very well balanced with that right hand. The referee breaks him up to the end of the second round. To the second round there, and I would say there that that round went to Miller. Yeah, he's just a cleaner puncher, and he just looks like he's just got a little bit more in his kit than what young Talbot has.
Yes.
I think Talbot really needs to be able to just sort of get on the back move and try and make Miller miss and counter punch. I think once Miller punches and does his thing, then he's sort of stuck there. He's left in nowhere land, and Talbot's not making use of his good boxing qualities, you know. Right. And he's being frustrated. Young Andrew's trying to come in too fast, and he's getting hit on the way in, which is just frustrating him because he can see the fight just slipping away a little bit from him.
I tell you something, Brad. Both boys there, they're not taking any damage. Have you noticed that?
No.
All the fights here today, there's been no, there's been a couple knockdowns, there's been a couple of stops and things like that. But what we've seen here today, there's been no one cut or anything of that nature.
And that's inevitable. It's going to happen in amateur boxing and boxing itself, where there'll be knockdowns, the nature of the sport. But it's been a good, clean fight and fights today, and it's good. These young fellas are all getting Talbot just losing his balance there as well.
Push down.
They're quite willing, these young fellas. I like the look of young Talbot, even though he's got the job ahead of him at the moment. I like the look of him. I think with a little bit of work and a little bit of thought, he can do very, very well. Turning his back, turned his back there. He missed with the punch, and his back just turned, and Miller made him pay. And that's been generally the scenario of the fight. Beautiful. Beautiful right hand. But Talbot, look, he comes straight running in. Miller's not hurting Talbot. He's hitting him with good clean punches, good scoring punches, but gee, he's not hurting him. He's just... See, Miller comes in with that right hand and then throws that left hand. And once he throws that left hand, he finds himself off balance. But Talbot just can't capitalise on that.
That's right. If he could capitalise on it, he can get him in the body.
Exactly. Yeah. Miller makes Talbot miss then.
Terrier dog I used to have.
Yeah. Talbot throws the right hand. Miller makes him miss and gets hit with the left hand as he comes into the ropes in the corner. Referee says break. A step back.
The punches are nice and clean here
Good
today.
clean boxing. It's good boxing. This is the type of fights I like to see.
All good.
Yeah.
Good punch there by Miller.
Yeah. Miller, another right hand by Miller. He's just frustrating Talbot. He's a very awkward fighter to fight. He's just frustrating Talbot that little bit. And also he's got a bit of a reach advantage, which makes it very, very difficult.
Look at the balance on him.
Yeah, he's got terrific balance. He's hurt young Andrew now. Andrew needs to just be able to stay out of trouble now. There's not long to go in the round.
It looks like he can take the punch.
He certainly can. He can take a very, very good punch. Geez, a good young fighter. Miller hesitant at the moment. He needs to always trying to left, right again. And Talbot ties him up. He's finishing all over young Andrew Talbot. Although he hasn't been disgraced. Andrew's still there fighting to the end. Both boys are hesitant now. I think they're both beginning to tire just a little bit.
Yes, it's starting to.
Nice right lead by Talbot and a right uppercut by Talbot. Miller hit Talbot with a good right lead then. Talbot's hesitant. He should have gone with that left hand. He's made Miller miss with the right hand. It's just a little bit scrappy in there, and that's the goal for the end of the third round. And a good fight. Yeah, a good fight, Ken. I think we'll find that young Paul Miller should get a unanimous decision on points.
Yeah, it was a good fight. Then again, everything here today has been a good fight so far.
It has, yeah. Been very, very good match fights here, Ken.
Yes.
You know, the fights have all been very, very matched very, very well. And they
We just witnessed two fights fighting it out there in the main preliminary on this side of the program, the amateur side. As referee Wayne Rose tallies up the scorecards.
they can talk. This should be their fight.
They can talk.
Oh, can it? On this?
Yeah.
Is that easy?
It's going over the thing.
Referee calls both fighters to centre ring now.
Well, Nick talk.
Theo for years.
Yeah.
I know what he's done. Yeah.
The judges have reached their decision. It goes to Mr. Magic. What about a big round of applause for our Pittsburgh punching machine, Andrew Talbot, who always gives it 110%.
We've got the Australian crew.